Welcome to GreenBiz Studio. I'm John Davies, Senior Vice President at GreenBiz, and I'm excited to be speaking with Marsha Mcintosh, President of North America Supply, Diageo North America. Welcome, Marsha.
Thanks, John. So great to be with you today.
Well, and it's great to have you here. So tell us about your current role at Diageo and how does sustainability intersect with your team's work?
Sure. Leading the North America supply chain organization at Diageo, I am responsible for implementing world class supply chain strategies and best practices across our operations. Environmental sustainability is ingrained across our value chain. And that's because if you think about what we do, and I always talk about this, it's everything from grain to glass. So, as a company that relies on natural resources like heat, water, and grain to produce quality products, our long-term success and stewardship of the environment go hand in hand. So we make amazing brands here at Diageo. A few of them, hopefully, you'll know and have enjoyed, such as Johnny Walker, Guinness, Bullet, Don Julio, Smirnoff, Crown Royal, and that's just the tip of the iceberg. And making quality liquid for those products requires us to really depend on natural resources. So within supply chain, making environmental sustainability is really critical.
So at Diageo, you have some very ambitious climate goals, part of your Society 2030 Spirit of Progress plan. So, what is it within your supply chain? What are the levers where you're trying to achieve those targets?
Sure. As part of our Society 2030 agenda, our grain to glass strategy provides a roadmap on how to integrate sustainability into our day to day operations. So, there are three things that we're really focused on here at Diageo, and they're carbon, water, as well as packaging. So, I'll talk a little bit about carbon. So, for carbon, our ambition is to reach net zero emissions across our direct operations and to work with our suppliers to halve theirs by 2030, which is a pretty ambitious goal. So we continue to invest in carbon neutral facilities across the globe. We have four across Scotland and the US. We're designing new sites in Mexico, Ireland, and China to be as efficient and low emitting as possible. On carbon, in addition to what we're doing internally, we're also entering into really strong partnerships. So one of those is with Encirc, who's one of our global glass suppliers. And we've partnered with Encirc to help manufacture net zero glass. So this is truly cutting edge and something we're super excited about. And the intent of Encirc's new furnace is changing the face of glass by reducing carbon emissions by 90%, with an energy mix of green electricity, low carbon hydrogen, being powered by zero carbon electricity and hydrogen. The second one is packaging. So we are really focused at Diageo on eliminating waste from our value chain and reinventing packaging. So last year, we removed roughly 141 million cardboard boxes from our premium Scotch portfolio across the globe. That is equivalent of over 5,500 tons reduction in carbon emissions. In NAM, a few of the brands that we saw this on were Johnny Walker Black, Johnny Walker Double Black, and Buchanan's. We're also transitioning all of our plastic 50 mLs to 100% recycled content, eliminating roughly 5 million pounds of virgin plastic. And the last is water. Our approach is really around repurpose, reuse, and really strong water stewardship across North America. So we've implemented a number of water saving initiatives across our sites, which have allowed us to reduce total water usage compared to last year.
So that's great, Marsha. And now, what are you most looking forward to on the sustainability journey with Diageo over the next 5 years?
That's a great question because there's so much to look forward to. I would say the four things I'm probably most excited about are the work that we're continuing to do around making progress to lower carbon emissions across our operations. So we implemented continuous improvement initiatives across a few of our sites and continue to use certificate-backed renewable gas at facilities in the UK and Valleyfield and Canada. And we'll continue to invest in renewable energy in the future. Additionally, we're going to continue to do some really pioneering work around regenerative agriculture. We've started two programs in Scotland and Mexico, which we're really excited about. So around tequila and our Scotch brands in Mexico and Scotland, respectively, the programs are focused on reducing carbon emissions of farming barley and wheat for Scotch whiskey and agave for tequila, while driving additional benefits for the farmers that we work with in those regions. The next is continuing to explore more of the possibilities around the work that we're doing with packaging companies, similar to what we did with NSERC. So using that to inspire further innovation for Diageo in this space. And finally, water is so important to us as a business. So to continue to be stewards of water and continue to consider how best to bring the WASH projects to more communities in our supply chain across the globe.
That's great. I've been talking with Marsha Mcintosh, President of North America Supply, Diageo North America. Thanks, Marsha.
Thanks, John. Lovely speaking with you.